Say something that will make my day, 'cause these memories of her won't go away. They're haunting me so I can't sleep. She was a pretty little liar who cut me deep.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name's Casey Brown and I'm a wife and mother to three. We have a 9-year-old son, a 2-year-old daughter and a 1-month-old son. So in today's video, as you can tell by the title of this is our daughter's second birthday party prep that I'm bringing you all along for, and towards the end I'm including her actual birthday party. So we just had a very small birthday this year for Harper, given that Ryder is so young. He was only a few weeks old on Harper's birthday. So yeah, we just kept it really small with just very close family for this year. And I'm just showing you what I picked up from Kmart and Spotlight. So these pieces here are from Spotlight. Spotlight's just sort of like a crafty store that we have here, like sells fabric and all bits and pieces. Yeah, I just love it. But yeah, so I picked up a few things here to make Harper's actual cake. Now, my husband this year for Harper's birthday, given the fact that obviously Ryder was only a few weeks old, he sort of was like, we'll just buy the cake. But no, me, the way I am, I had to make Harper's cake, and I mean, I'm so glad that I did, because just the joy and everything that it brings. Me like looking at the cake and yeah, just seeing her face light up at the actual cake, and all the sort of effort that you put into, even though she doesn't obviously understand it as a lot of effort. But anyway, I was just so happy with it. I can't wait to show you it. So I just went with like packet cake mixes. These two are just from Aldi and they tasted really, really good. Now, I would rather put my time and effort into decorating the actual cake over making the cake, and at the end of the day the child isn't going to know whether you made the cake mix from scratch or box. They don't really care about that, obviously. They just look at the prettiness of the cake. So yeah, and she when she walked inside and it was sitting on the kitchen bench, her eyes just lit up. She couldn't stop staring at it. So that to me was a job well done, and like I said, it's tasted amazing as well, if I do say so myself. So I just made the 2 cakes the day before, wrapped them in cling wrap and just stored them in the fridge, and then I decorated it on the next day. Now, I do have a video of Harper's first birthday, which I had my beautiful friend Erica help me make. She kindly came over to my house and spent a good few hours with me making Harper's cake. So I'll link that video in the description box below for if you haven't seen that, because that was just a gorgeous cake as well. Erica is so talented. She makes all of her children's cakes and friends and family. So yeah, she's got a real knack for cake decorating. And I also am making some cupcakes, because I mean, kids love cupcakes. And I also had a lot of fun making these as well, and they tasted really good, really moist. Usually I don't use cupcake papers, which I'm going to every time from now on, because I think it just keeps them moist, because usually mine are really dry and just don't really taste the best. But these were amazing, and after I made these for Harper's birthday a few weeks later, I ended up making some chocolate cupcakes for Harper, and she was asking for the red cupcakes, God love her. But so I just used this as a cake mix, a red velvet cake mix, and I just obviously put it into cupcakes, as you can see here. So, and then decorated it a bit later on. But here, for half of the decorating of the cupcakes, I'm just using the icing mixture that come with the red velvet cake mix, and I'm just adding some of my pastel colour food colourings to that, which I just pick up from Coles. But it's sort of a bit hit and miss, I find, with the colours. As you'll see here, some of them didn't turn out as per the colours on the back of the box, but nonetheless, I'm still so happy with it, and I can't wait for you to see the end result.
Still it feels like I pretend. Keep on driving and driving along the road tonight. Lost my head over my back between the jars and bottle jack. Just me and all the red lights. Keep on driving and driving.
And on this particular day, whilst I was making Harper's cake and cupcakes, Kelvin took her for a drive to Bunnings and took her on a little ride on her push bike. And I had obviously little rider man with me, and there he was, woke up, so I thought I would just share him with you all. So for the rest of the icing that I needed for Harper's cake and also for the cupcakes, I just made that from scratch in my Thermomix. I'll link the recipe to that as well in the description box below, because it's so good and so simple for if you have a Thermomix or even if you don't. But in the Thermomix makes it so much easier. Such light work at making icing. But yeah, you need a ton of icing to do something like this, a cake like this. Like, it's just, yeah, insane the amount of icing I went through. If I had my time again, I would have made a huge batch. I don't know why I didn't. I just made these little batches, like a lot of them. But yeah, silly me, I should have just went straight ahead and made a huge batch and separated it in separate bowls and then changed the colour of the icing that way. But yeah, never mind, you live and you learn. I remember last year when Erica was over and we were making Harper's first birthday cake, Erica used some electric beaters I had, which have since been donated because they just, yeah, weren't powerful enough for this. I mean, they were still good, they still worked, but just when it come to making icing, just, yeah, wasn't doing the job. But I decided to go with my Thermomix, seeing I have a Thermomix. But yeah, so much easier with your Thermomix.
Oh, your love has got me high, never wanna say goodbye. It's like my world's on fire, like my world's on fire. This is where we're meant to be, singing to this melody. Oh, this melody.
Now, seeing I didn't actually have a proper cake turntable sort of thing, obviously to move the cake around, I had a look at Spotlight because they had a plain white one there for $12, which I would have picked up, but they didn't have any in stock. But this come in, yeah, handy, just as good. It's just a sort of Lazy Susan turntable that I have in my pantry with oils and things on it, sauces. So I just got that out and made good use of that on this day, and yeah, it worked perfectly. So just goes to show that you don't really need all the bells and whistles all the time. But yeah, it was actually really satisfying doing this, and it's very satisfying watching it back now that I'm editing it as well. So I'm just going in with the sort of peachy coloured icing. Now, keeping in mind these are pastel colours, so obviously they're not your bright bold colours, which I'm not really into that. I know it's a kid's second birthday and all, but yeah, for now she can't really say what cake she wants. So until she does, I'm just going with this. I sort of went with this style last year as well, but obviously this year I'm decorating it different on the top for her second birthday. But yes, I'm just going in with that peachy coloured icing on the bottom, and then we're going to go in with a second colour on the second half of the cake. So as you just seen, I wanted to make that sort of latte colour to go on the second half of Harper's cake, but it just was not coming up. The colour just was not turning like the packet, so I sort of just kept adding colour and trying to change it somewhat from obviously sort of cream that it was. I didn't want just plain cream, obviously. I wanted the colour to sort of stand out a touch, but yeah, I just kept playing with it. It obviously didn't turn out latte, but the colour it turned out was alright anyway.
Finally woke up with some luck in the book. I don't give a what someone say. Finally got my friends.
After making this cake for Harper's second birthday, I'm actually really excited for Ryder's first birthday and like Harper's third birthday, so I can sort of experiment with their cakes because I had so much fun with this one. Like at the start I was a bit anxious about it because like I say, I think we put too much pressure on ourselves, but yeah, I was a bit anxious about it. I think you just got to dive in, jump headfirst into it and just have a go at it. But yeah, like I said, I made this the day before, so if anything was to go majorly wrong, there was room to fix it, or I guess buy her one, which I really didn't want to do. But yeah, I'm actually really so happy with it. Like, I know I keep saying that, but yeah, just for me, somebody that's not really sort of got a knack for this sort of thing, I was really pleased with myself, and like I said, had a lot of fun in the process. So I sort of just jumped in, and yeah, I didn't really have anything in mind for this cake. I sort of just had a play with it and used what I had, but yeah, I thought this was really tedious, but yeah, I just stuck these coloured little, I don't know what you want to call them, just what I picked up at Spotlight. So I just sort of stuck them around the top here, as you can see, and just sort of winged the rest of it. Just went with whatever come to mind, and I think it turned out really cute.
I see you climbing, been trying to find your way. Let's see you smiling. Since we were stuck in LA, we gonna jump the rooftop and come watch the skyline with me. I wanna do it all with you by my side. If you're in, meet me here tonight. Be brave and come along, I'll be alright. Promise we don't need no break.
I'd love to know, do you also make your kids' birthday cakes, or do you get a friend or somebody else to make them, or just buy them? Because yeah, there's so many cakes out there that you can do. I mean, there's some really wow, like yeah, 2 professional ones for me, but yeah, I really love these sort of layered cakes like this, because yeah, I did one with my friend, like I said, for Harper's first birthday, so I sort of remembered bits and pieces that Erica taught me with the cake. So, and I mean, icing's also not only tasty, but it's great for sort of fixing errors if you want to hide stuff. So yeah, it comes in handy for that as well. But yeah, and I feel like now that, I mean, I don't know, and I know that I don't hold the piping bag properly, but you know, I still just really enjoy it. I mean, I'm not gonna sort of do it, you know, on a regular basis, because it is really stressful, I find, but it's fun at the same time. Like I said, I've been enjoying making the cupcakes, well, the icing part of the cupcakes, since Harper's birthday party, just like experimenting with different colours and patterns, and using the different nozzles, like for different shapes and textures and stuff. But yeah, really, really fun. And this cake also tasted amazing. I'm not just saying that because I made it, but it also tasted very good as well.
Just be brave and come along. I wanna do it all, this or that. Getting drunk on whiskey on a Tuesday night, or drinking red wine by an open fire. Make love or fight, this or that.
So the cake toppers, the decorations that I'm now putting on Harper's cake, I just got all of these from Kmart. Oh sorry, the number 2 candle, the pink candle, I actually picked up from Spotlight because Kmart had none that I really liked. But these little timber things are from Kmart, and I just thought they were so cute, and again, very inexpensive because it's Kmart, but just great for, like, you know, a little girl's birthday cake. But yeah, really, really cute. And I mean, it probably is like obviously simple, but like I said, when she walked in and it was sitting here on the breakfast bar, her eyes just lit up. And yeah, that just made my heart so happy to see her face light up, like she couldn't stop staring at it. God bless her.
I'm the crazy ex-girl you pretend you don't know, 'cause you know I could ruin your life. Rumor has it you have someone new. She'll regret you like a bad tattoo, 'cause you'll never change, you'll always stay the same. Go on and tell all your friends all about me. Don't give up.
I was so impressed with how these cupcakes turned out, like the icing and the red velvet actual cake mix was so delicious. Harper's since asked for these cupcakes again. She just loved them that much. So yeah, I'm so happy with the icing too. Cupcakes are something that I've never had much luck at sort of baking, so I was over the moon at how these turned out, like fully impressed with myself, if I do say so. I just, yeah, really enjoy making cupcakes lately. Like, it's just a newfound sort of passion. And then, you know, obviously the icing, that's obviously the fun part. But yeah, so happy with these, and I think they just looked really, really professional.
I'm just so sick of it. Can't believe that I've been with someone like you.
The way I designed the icing on these cupcakes, there was no real rhyme or reason. I just wanted obviously different colours and different textures that are used from the different piping nozzle ends, whatever you call them. But yeah, I just love them. And I think I never used to do cupcakes in the papers, and I think doing it in the papers, I don't know if I'm right or wrong, but it just seems like it keeps it moister using the cupcake papers. So from now on, I'm definitely going to be using the papers.
Spit it out. I don't care about if you think that I'm a little bit too much for you. Maybe you're not man enough, 'cause I speak my mind. Yeah, spit it out. I don't care about if you think that I'm a little bit too much. Little bit too much. A little bit too much. A little bit too much. I'm a little bit too much for you. Maybe you're not man enough, 'cause I speak my mind. Yeah, spit it out. I don't care about if you think that I'm a little bit too much for you.
Okay, so now it's the next day. It's the actual morning of Harper's birthday party on the Sunday, and Kelvin is blowing up the balloons for me. This is just the pack I showed at the start that we just picked up from Kmart. It was only a really small sort of balloon garland compared to what we did for Harper's first birthday last year, but it was still very cute, and for the price, very inexpensive. So it just adds a little touch. And like I've said at the start, we only had a small birthday party for Harper this year. Next year, obviously, we'll make it a bit bigger for her. But like I said, with Ryder being so young and not having his 6-week immunisations done yet, we sort of just wanted to keep it close. So it was just sort of my mum, my sister, my niece and my brother-in-law. So yeah, just like I said, very small, but Harper still had a great time, as you'll see at the end of this video. I really don't know what it is about mothers. I'm sure most mothers are the same. When you're sort of putting together your child's birthday party, it sort of feels like we I think most of us do, put a lot of pressure on ourselves. Like, well, I know I do. And on this particular morning, I did feel a little stressed because last year we blew up Harper's balloons for the garland the night before. So that job was sort of done. But it was a sort of bigger party last year. But yeah, I just feel like mothers put a lot of pressure on themselves. I feel like we just want, you know, for our children, you just want to, I mean, all you can do is try your best, do your best. at the end of the day, they're going to have fun either way, regardless of the decor, of the party decor. But yeah, I just feel like we just try so hard to sort of impress our children in a way, if that makes sense. Like, even though they're so young and, you know, they're so easily impressed, really, unlike adults. But yeah, we just feel like it just has to be perfect. Like, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I always done Bentley's birthday cakes, apart from his last birthday, his sixth birthday, because he had a joint birthday party with his best friend. So his best friend's mother sort of just bought the cake. But yeah, each year I've done his, and I had to insert this little clip here of Harper. Every morning she's always so like touchy-feely with Ryder, I found, in the morning time. Especially so, I don't know if it's like because she's been asleep and she's been away from him for all those hours, but yeah, in the morning she's just really, you know, I'll come over and her sort of way of kissing is sort of usually leaning her head against his sort of cheek or something. But yeah, it's just so adorable. And this little cupcake stand here I just picked up from Kmart as well. I thought it was really cute, and it was sort of easy to put together. Yeah, and it looked a bit sort of fimbly at the start, like not very sturdy, but it turned out once I put it all together it was fine. But I first put it the wrong way together, so I had to take the sides down so that they would match up at the top. But yeah, I was really impressed with that. Really cute, and also very inexpensive from Kmart. And then I just had this whiteboard from Harper's birthday last year, so I'm just sort of writing on it just as I did last year. Just a very inexpensive piece of party decor as well.
Cause I only love me. Don't get me wrong, you and I could have fun together. When I feel done with having fun on my own, it's better to care for yourself, not rely on somebody else. So don't get me wrong, I'm just riding alone. Just walk away, cause I got no intentions of hanging out with you tonight. Don't look my way. If you want a problem, I'll give you a problem, alright? If you want love, just give it up. You got the wrong girl. You got the wrong girl.
I obviously would have loved to get this video out sooner, considering Harper's birthday party was like 3 weeks or something ago, but it's just taken me so long to find the time to sit down and do the voiceovers, mostly the time consuming part. But yeah, I'm so excited to be finally finishing this video and getting it out for all of you to see, because I'm just so happy with how everything turned out for Harper's little party this year. And if you're new here and you enjoy this style of video or my content, I would really love it if you'd hit that subscribe button and consider sticking around. I'm so thankful to each and every one of you. I've finally made it over 1,000 subscribers, and I just, yeah, can't be more thankful to each and every one of you. So now Harper is opening her presents with her niece Evie here. This part was so cute, but unfortunately I had to speed it up because it just took her forever, obviously being a 2-year-old, to open her things, and then she'd look at things and sort of at the time want them open, but we're trying to say, you know, open the other ones and this and that. But yeah, it was just such a sweet moment, and cute little Evie here helping her open her presents. And yeah, just so glad I've got this for memorabilia, and like I said, to share with all of you these sweet, beautiful moments that you just want to cherish forever. And can we just take a moment to acknowledge how gorgeous Evie and Harper are in their cute little costumes. It was just the cutest. Yeah, just watching this back, just full on smile on my face the whole way through. And I just want to thank my mother and my sister and my brother-in-law and my dad for Harper's beautiful birthday presents. This year she got spoiled, as all of you can see. This Play-Doh set here that Harper's got now was so cool. We have all had so much fun with it, playing with her. It sort of comes with like little faces and eyes and a little tool to make the hair and stuff. I think she picked up from Aldi a while ago. But yeah, it's just so cool, and she just loves it. And she got some kinetic sand, which I stupidly opened inside in the playroom, but now that is definitely an outside to play with. But yeah, it's just so cute. She got such cool things this year.
Stay with me, 'cause I'm lost in.
My sister made the girls a pass the parcel just for them to sort of have a little game at Harper's party, which was really cute and lovely of her. So they had a little bit of fun with that before going outside with the bubble machine. Harper is just obsessed with bubbles, so yeah, they just ran around outside and had a bit of fun with that for the afternoon. I really hope you all enjoyed watching a bit of Harper's second birthday party this year and seeing how I prepped for it and seeing her birthday cake. And I just appreciate each and every one of you for being here and helping me get over the 1,000 subscriber mark. I'm just so thrilled about that as well. Well, I look forward to seeing you in my next video, and if this is the first time clicking on one of my videos today, I would really appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button before clicking out of today's video, and leave me your comments down below. Give this video a big thumbs up also if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next one.